Hello everyone, I'm Hysterium and welcome to the level 50 to 60 guide on Scholar. Today we are going to take a look at the new abilities made available to Scholar as of patch 3.0 and discuss ways to utilize them along with your old spells. The first thing you should do is check out the Marauders Guild for a new level 50 Scholar job quest. From there you'll visit Camp Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosia. Keep in mind that your job quests from then on will be picked up on that map. After you reach level 52, you'll get Indomitability, an AoE heal with a cure potency of 400. It has a rather long cooldown of 30 seconds, so use it wisely. Personally, I use this ability like a party-wide lustrate, meaning that I wait until I need to quickly heal the entire party. Not only does it eat up an 8th year stack, but it is also on a long cooldown. It is nice to have for those party-wide effects that your party cannot dodge. Alternatively, you can use Succor before or after this ability to help maximize your party-wide healing. Next at level 54 is Broil. Broil is essentially just a better Ruin and deals unaspected damage with a potency of 170. It has a similar cast timer to Ruin and can be used in replace of Ruin while leveling or attempting to DPS for your party. Applying your dots first and then using Broil a few times helps a good deal considering you are just a healer. Next up is Deployment Tactics. Unlocked at level 56, this ability extends Eye for an Eye and Galvanize effects cast by you to party members nearby the target. Keep in mind that the time remaining on the effects is determined by the original Galvanize or Eye for an Eye's time remaining. Use this with Eye for an Eye in situations where there are too many adds or a second tank allowing you to spread Eye for an Eye to the other tank or party members. Spreading Ad Loquium with this ability is useful in most dungeons and you can use it as a replacement for Succor. That is, if you can get your party to stack up and you don't need the cure potency from Succor. At level 58 you will get Emergency Tactics. This ability transforms the next Galvanized status into HP recovery equaling the amount of damage reduction intended for the barrier. You can use this ability in a few different ways. I recommend using it as a way to hang on to 8th year stacks. If you know your physics won't catch you up on your healing and you would normally use a lustrate, you can simply apply Emergency Tactics and then use Ad Loquium. This becomes useful when you know the tank may take a larger hit later and you don't want to sacrifice the 8th year stacks. However, it also frees you up to use 8th year stacks in other ways. But be careful, as you can only use it every 30 seconds. I like to think of Emergency Tactics as a way to save me at least one 8th year stack per 8th year flow rotation. Finally, we have Dissipation. Unlocked at level 60, this ability sacrifices your fairy while granting you a full 8th year flow stack. It also increases healing magic potency by 20%. Note that its duration is 30 seconds and you cannot resummon your fairies for those 30 seconds the Dissipation's effects are in place. Basically, this ability allows you to regain 8th year stacks and use them along with increased healing in crucial moments. For instance, if you used up your 8th year stacks and the tank or your party suddenly requires lots of HP and you have already exhausted Emergency Tactics, then using Dissipation for 3 or more 8th year stacks will allow you to use Indomitability or Lustrate 3 times. Lastly, let's talk about 8th year flow and 8th year stack management, since 3.0 has introduced new abilities that use a scholar's 8th year stacks. If you can manage to use up 3 abilities and spread them out over the course of your 8th year flow cooldown, you can then immediately use 3 more abilities or again spread them out. This means that you won't necessarily have to worry about times when you can't use Lustrate, Sacred Soil, or Indomitability to keep your party alive. If I have 2 remaining 8th year stacks and 8th year flow is ready to be used again, I always try to do something with the 8th year stacks before acquiring 3 more. Sometimes that's just using a single energy drain or placing a Sacred Soil. Ask yourself, do I really need Sacred Soil, Indomitability, or Lustrate? Is there any other way I can manage it without it? If you can, do those things first and then use your 8th year flow stack abilities. Please note that Dissipation should not be looked at as a viable means to regain 3 stacks of 8th year flow, as it has a rather long cooldown and you may need it in crucial moments. Well, that's all I have for now. I'm going to do more videos later that will kind of go into these different spells and when to use them, or different ways that you can use them with other abilities in future videos. So look forward to that, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And thanks for watching.